change around here, so you never know. That's why I put that out there. But if you are joining us, I'd love to hear from you in the comments section. Make sure you put your first name. Shout out where you are watching from. I want to, know your city or state if at all possible, if you're up to it. This is an interactive show. It's completely different from the live TV show, which I am used to. And so the live streams, I've been having an absolute blast, especially those of you that communicate. I know Noreen and Deborah and Susan. We have a lot of shoppers who hang out with us on a regular basis, who tune in and give shout outs. So let me know who you are and where you are joining us from. Again, I'm Jessica Maldonado. So the Shop LC live stream is a bit different than the traditional TV show. The TV show runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So no matter when you tune in, we are live. And I typically host that show on Sunday, Mondays, and Wednesdays from 4 to 6, 8 to 11. I hope you can join me for that. Such a blast. Different though format. Live streams are very personal. We get to interact. You get to ask me questions. If you have any questions about some of the pieces that I'll be featuring, which right now this is a For Him show. So that ladies, please don't leave, because as we approach the holiday season, you probably have, a dad. Okay, if your dad is not around, that's okay. Maybe a brother. If you don't have a brother, you may have a cousin that you're close to. I know me and my cousin were raised together. He is my second brother from another mother, which is my auntie. But who else? Let me see. Grandpa. I know Grandpa, rest his soul. My grandfather, before he passed away, used to watch. He was my biggest fan. I absolutely love and adored him. But I got him lots of different style chains from us here at Shop LC. So, you've got a lot of different options here. If you have a friend, a guy friend that has a sweetie pie, or maybe has, somebody that he can connect with, listen, any man in your life, I want you to share the page, like the page. If you're watching from Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, those are the 3 live streams right now, right, guys? Okay, TikTok is different. It's got its own little separate platform. But if you are watching from those platforms, let me know which platform you're watching from. We're always interested in knowing where people are shopping from, who you are, where you're tuning in from. So in the comments section, any questions about these pieces that I'm going to get into. Also, the promo code that you're going to use during the live stream. Hey, Victor, good to see you. Victor, hang out with us, Victor, because we've got some good stuff. And Victor, if you have a guy friend or a family member that you can forward the live to, now's the time. Share us out to the guys. I know typically with, TV shows like this or live streams, we have a lot of female jewelry, but today it's going to be all about the guys. I have 15 items that I will be featuring for the guys. It's called a For Him show. Let me give you a heads up as to what I'll be featuring too, so you know. I have a Tanzanite diamond ring I'm kicking off the show with. I know. And I only have 12 of those to go around. So if you've been wanting, let me show this to you because I can't have you miss out. I'm not even going to have you wait for this one, Victor. I'm going to kick off the show with this Tanzanite diamond ring. This one's going to be coming up. It is certified and appraised. For the guys, for the kings out there that don't mind a little king of the gemstones, I have a ruby piece that's going to be coming up. So I've got a ruby diamond ring that's going to be up for grabs for the kings out there. And then we have the dog tag men's zircon pendant. Isn't that nice? This one is dripped and drizzled in a little bling bling. That's going to be natural white zircon. We've got some really cool, pieces of jewelry. The bracelets, which this is the dragon style design. 2 different style bracelets that I'll be featuring for the guys. One is Bali Legacy. One is nearly 50 grams. Nearly 50 grams Bali Legacy, should be like in the $5,000, $6,000 range. It won't be. Trust me. Stick around. I have another Rhapsody Tanzanite piece. So I have 2 different Tanzanite rings. I have a rubelite special for the guys. I have a turquoisite diamond ring for the guys. I even have an amethyst design for the guys. Wait till you see this amethyst. This amethyst is, look at that. So this one's going to be a triangular shape. It's not even a regular trillion cut. It's a triangle. This is a fancy cut in a bezel setting with, you have also zircons. So 15 items to get through. And if you haven't forwarded the page over to a friend or a family member, please make sure you do it. This is the For Him show. So during this segment, you're going to use the word live 25. That's going to give you a 25% discount. During this segment, as I was planning for this show about a week or so ago, I went through each item and I said, listen, whatever that price point is, I want to go lower for our live stream peeps, right? Because, I mean, if you have a son, if you have an uncle, if you're a dad, you're close to, you want to get him something special for the holiday season. Maybe his birthday's coming up. I would suggest you stick around as long as possible so I can give you these discount prices and you can take advantage. Don't forget that we also offer you the 30-day money-back guarantee. So shopping with us during the live stream is risk-free. When you pick up a piece, as you're checking out, you want to use the live 25 because I want you to get that discount. If you have any questions about these live stream pieces, we do have a customer care team that's available. I know, isn't that crazy? Look, isn't it cuckoo crazy, right? I mean, the 888 number that I'm going to put up gives you access to our customer care team that is specifically designated for our live stream. So I'm going to step to the side real quick so you have a chance to, thank you, sir. Give me that date again. It's
the 19th.
19th?
Yeah.
Let's double check with John before I say it.
Right.
If you don't mind. Whenever he gets back in the house. So 888-835-2237 is our live stream number. Our customer care team has all the stats, all the details on each of these pieces. And if for whatever reason you're not able to get that discount, let us know. Let me see. Fregoso is joining us. I believe you're one of our regular shoppers. Put your name in the comments section. I think I know who you are, just like Victor. Victor, thank you so much for tuning in. I saw you on social media. I've actually been trying to get a lot better at posting on social media. If you have not joined me on the social media side, hold me accountable, Jessica.Maldonado L on Instagram. And then also on Facebook, Jessica.Maldonado. And I know I have two Facebook pages. I also have a Shop LC Facebook page. If you can like the page, I greatly appreciate it. I've been here since we launched the network in 2007. So I am, they call me the OG here, the original, gangsta. The original gal that was here in 2007, Dion Ross, is another one who's been here since day one. Both of us have had the pleasure to really kind of grow with the company. Initially, when we first launched the network, just to kind of give you an overview, Shop LC is a manufacturer. So we've been manufacturing jewelry for 40 years plus. And since that time, ladies and gentlemen, we have decided to expand out there to the everyday person. Our chairman and CEO many years ago said, wait a minute, there's got to be a way for me to connect with the people. I don't just want to go to manufacturing I don't just want to manufacture jewelry, but I more so want to connect with people who buy the jewelry. Back in the day, we would offer designs and still do. We're a manufacturer first. So we offer designs to brick and mortar stores, retail stores, department stores, home shopping networks, other designers. They team up with us. They show us what they want. If not, we show them what we have, and then they buy a certain amount. The really cool thing about Shop LC, whether you're watching our TV show or the live stream, is that you're buying directly from the manufacturer. I'll wait. And I know people say factory direct often, but this is real factory direct. We cut out all the middlemen and women, although we have lots of men and women that are involved in the process. We're vertically integrated. And so, when it comes to sourcing the gemstone, we do it in-house. When it comes to cutting and faceting the gemstones, we do it in-house. All the designers that are a part of the Shop LC network, they are in-house. And they're not just in one part of the world. They're artisans all over the world who team up with us. They put their ideas down, and then we kind of hire them on and take on their designs and make these beautiful pieces that you all get to enjoy. The beautiful thing is that a lot of times when you're shopping in the retail store, the department store, those high-end jewelry stores, you're paying for the name. And then you're also paying for all the other people that are involved in the process. So it's kind of the norm that they mark it up sometimes 30, 40, 50%. It's pretty expensive out there, especially if you're used to shopping with us. I know a lot of you, even for me, that I've been here since day one, every time I'm in the jewelry store, I try to stop in to see what types of price points are out there. You better believe it. When I travel, it's funny because my husband's like, here we go. are you serious? We got to go up to the counter right now. And I'm like, babe, give me like 5 minutes. And he's like, 5 minutes turns into 20. And I don't even tell people what I do. People are like, wait a minute, you know a lot about jewelry and gemstones. What do you do? And I'm like, oh, I love gems. I have that kind of conversation with them because I don't really necessarily want to get into me being a home shopping host. But anyways, I say that to say this. And let me know in the comment section if you feel me. When you see a beautiful design in a jewelry store, I always like to look at the price tag. And if I can, I try to peek underneath that little tag area without having them come over. But they flip it. They hide it from you. So a lot of times you got to get the sales associate to come over. And when I see those price tags in the retail store, I'm like, I've got to keep a poker face because my mom teases me. She says, all your facial expressions, they give up everything. I mean, what you're thinking is always, on the face. So I'm working on the poker face, ladies and gentlemen, which I know a lot of you can relate to. All right, so let's get the party started. We are kicking it off. So forget about those retail prices. Forget about the markups. Even the designer names, we have those designer names in-house, but we have specialized in putting collections together. So if you're somebody who does like designer names, you love what a designer brings to the table, let me introduce you to our first collection that's exclusively available here at Shop LC. It's called the Luxe Auto Collection. Now, Victor, remember, I have tanzanite, I have ruby, I have rubellite, I have turquoisite, I have amethyst. I even have some opaque gemstones. I was able to finagle an Evertrue piece, which is stainless steel. My brother's going to go cuckoo crazy. Like for my brother, he has sensitive skin just like I do. So metals on his skin can really kind of, can damage and cause all kinds of craziness. So stainless steel is his go-to. And Evertrue is our stainless steel collection. I was able to get a few. Actually, one piece of Evertrue, two pieces of Evertrue. I'm counting them out as I'm looking. So 2 pieces of Evertrue. If you're a big fan of stainless steel, stick with me as long as possible. Oh, and if you want to look ahead. So here's the deal with live streams. This is a 2-hour show. And I know for some of you, you're like, hold up, that's a long time for me to stick around. If you have to leave and come back, please make sure you come back because this is an opportunity. I'm telling you, this is where you go shopping for the guys. Okay, this is an entire men's show. I've got men's sizes. I have masculine men designs. I've got great genuine gemstones in the setting. So this is where, you have a chance to really get variety, and I'm going to have different price points. So with that, Smoky Quartz is another one that's going to be coming up. And the 2 Evertrue, we've got some DeJoy, which is sterling silver. I'm going to start with Luxe Auto. Luxe Auto, ladies and gentlemen, branding. Remember, we talked about branding. This is our 10K or 14K collection. So with Luxe Auto, you have either the design team going ahead and using 10K or 14K, depending on what the discussion is. 10K tends to be a favorite amongst guys because many guys, I'm not saying that all guys work with their hands, but at the end of the day, if you can have something sturdy, something durable, something strong that's going to be able to withstand the test of time, then, a lot of guys want to sign up for it. So 10K, remember, between 10K, 14K, 18K, 22, and 24. And I'm just naming because there's 20K and also 9K, but some of the, the gold mixes that you see here in the USA tend to be just that 10K, 14K, 18K, 22, and 24. Really, not many designers go into 22 and 24. But 10K tends to be the most popular amongst guys because of how resistant it is to scratches. Okay? So the resistance to scratches is key. 10K has a little less gold, more alloys, more mixes, which makes the gold stronger and resistant to scratches. This beautiful tanzanite piece is in 14K. Now, I've had this conversation with a lot of guys in the past where we have done the 10K, and a lot of our guys and ladies, they're like, look, I get it. 10K is fantastic, but I prefer, my luxury pieces, if possible, in 14K. So I'm going to bring you that variety. You're going to have some options here today. I have a few that are in stainless steel, sterling silver, 14K, even a 22 vermeil over sterling silver piece. So we're bringing the heat today. Because with 14K, it's much more expensive in the market. The price of gold has skyrocketed. This one is going to be 14K, but listen to this. The tanzanite is a 2.43 carat. The tanzanite is a 2.43 carat. Isn't that good looking? Ladies, if you are married, if you're not married, but you have a sweetie pie that you've been dedicated and committed to, you want to wow him, you want to get him something special this year. If it's your son that you want to blow his mind and for graduation, get him something next level.
Hey, Jessica?
Yes.
It's the 19th, yeah.
It is the 19th?
Yes.
Good. Okay, so I wanted to give you a heads up, and I'm gonna tell you this real quick. Let me write the 19th down so I don't keep asking the guys. Thank you, John, for confirming.
Always happy to help, Jessica.
Thank you. Okay. John is always here. So is DJ. DJ is my backbone, right? Right, DJ? DJ carries the load. He carries the weight. He's behind the scenes. You don't see him, but that's my guy. Okay, so with the tanzanite here is almost a 2.5 carat. So ladies, if you really want to wow, let me step your game up. Don't be afraid to go bigger and bolder for your boo-boo. Okay, does this one come in yellow gold by chance, DJ? I'm wondering if it comes in the yellow gold option. Okay, so this one starts at size 7, and we go all the way up to about a size 13. It features 8.2 grams of 14K, and then we have 2.65 carats of tanzanite. And look at the muscles on this beauty. Look at how masculine. The texture here is everything. It kind of gives me the gator vibe or the snake style or, that dragon skin vibe. This is major. You have almost 9 grams of 14K. So 14K, they call it the gold standard, right, in the United States of America. Because although I did mention 10K is going to be the most resistant to scratches, 14K tends to be people's go-to workhorse. So, of course, you have 14K. It's going to be able to withstand the test of time. This is solid gold. We're not talking about something lightweight. We're not talking about an overlay piece, although we do have another collection called DeJoy, where we feature your precious metal 925 sterling silver. And then we put the 14K or the 18K over top of it for longevity, especially if we want to go yellow gold or rose gold and make it much more affordable without going 14K or 18K all the way. Right? Those overlay pieces are very popular in the market today. We designed them here at Shop LC. We make them much more affordable. So I want you to stick around. So this one here is listed at $3,799. This is my higher end collection. Because remember, the 14K gold setting starts at 8.2 grams. So 8.2 grams of 14K all by itself, no tanzanite, no diamonds, is more than likely going to cost you several $1,000s, especially nowadays with the price point of gold soaring, skyrocketing. So at $3,799, let me tell you what I was able to work out. The 25% discount takes you down to, 3,799.99 minus the 25%. That takes you down to $2,849.99. That is AAA grade tanzanite. The best of the best. Shout out to Victor. Hey, Victor. Good to see you. Victor, thank you so much for hanging out with me. With the live streams, that makes a difference for us. Because, again, I'm not hosting a TV show. I'm hosting a live stream. So the connection that we have with our live stream shoppers is super important. It lets us know that you're there. Any questions that you have, make sure you ask them. But this is one of those powerful king royalty rings that feature the almost 2.5 carat AAA grade tanzanite. Now, what is AAA? Because I know a lot of you are like, okay, what is this, this A business? So AA, AAA, Quad A, and there's even a 1A. This is the grading of the gemstone. The grading has to do with color cut, clarity, carat weight, inclusions, blemishes, feathers, all that good stuff. So the caliber and quality of gemstone that you're getting with the AAA is like A quality. Okay? Like if you're rating it, when you get an A on a paper, it's A quality. Quad A grade is going to be A plus quality. So with tanzanite, the deeper, the darker, the more valuable, the more sought after. This particular gemstone will cost you a fortune. A fortune, ladies and gentlemen. So I just want you to keep in mind that $2,849 for the 14K gold, the 2.5 carat tanzanite. And let me give you the breakdown on the diamonds just so you know what to expect with just the diamonds. Your diamonds, you have nearly 1/4 of a carat. So 22 points of diamonds on this particular piece. The tanzanite is 2.43 carats. The diamonds are 22 points. You have a 30-day money-back guarantee. We do free ring sizing for you. So if you're getting it for your sweetie pie, you think you maybe sort of kind of know his size, get the size that you think is closest to what's going to work for him. Once you get it home, you'll have a chance to plan it out, plot and plan the presentation, how you're going to give it to him. And then he's going to decide on what finger he's going to wear it on and what size you need. If you decide to keep it because you have a 30-day money-back guarantee, you get to contact our personal shopper team and they'll connect you with, they'll actually provide you with the information you need to get that piece back so that we can size it. Okay. Sizing is done in-house. If you're interested, we can do that at no charge to you. Make sure you take advantage of that free service. Anytime you spend $1,000 or more, we offer you the free ring sizing. Also, when you're shopping on the live stream show, when you spend $50 or more, you also get free shipping and handling. And anything that you buy from us during the live stream, you're going to get that 25% discount. So as you're watching the show, you can actually go to our website, shoplc.com, hit the live streaming tab. That's going to list all the items that I have up for grabs. Remember I told you I had 15 items? So if you wanted to see ahead of time what I have before I even get to it, you can always take a look at that and then let me know if you need me to bring it forward so you can see it during the live stream so you get a live, opportunity to see it. So again, tanzanite, diamonds. This is our Lux Auto collection. 14K, which most people want to get their hands on. We don't always do 14K for the guys. We do a lot of 10K. 14K tends to be, a bit more expensive. But in this case, this is a 5-star rated item. When I've got people that are watching the live TV show, most of them say, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, I love this piece, but I want to see it in 14K instead. Or I love this piece, but I prefer having it in platinum. So today I was able to work out all my gold pieces are actually 14K. The rest are going to be DeJoy, which is our precious metal. And then we have Evertrue, which is stainless steel. Okay. So yeah, this is a really good one. And with the budget payment option, just to kind of give you a heads up, you're only paying $569 today. If you want to use budget pay, and everybody qualifies for budget pay. I want to remind you of that. Budget pay is key. Because what budget pay does is it gives you an opportunity to go ahead and put down the first month, the payment, because we split it up. So on our website and even during the live streams of the TV shows, oftentimes I can't speak for any other hosts. I can only speak for myself. I always share with you the information about budget pay because I use it. It's an interest-free, no credit check payment plan. We do it in-house. We don't charge you interest. We don't run your credit. As long as you have that first payment on a credit card, you can vouch for it on a card. You run it. We run it. It's available. We send it out to you. The next consecutive payments will come out of that same card. You can always update. You can, change the date. You can update the credit card. There are so many ways to shop with us, but I'm always recommending that you use the payment plan since, especially as we approach the holiday season, this is that time of year where I'm trying to save as much money. And I'm always trying to start ahead of the game so that you don't shop in the month of December and then go into the month of January, start the new year off with all this debt. So the earlier you start, the better. And when you use budget pay, you're able to make these payments, which in my opinion works out a lot better than, making the full payment. Obviously, $569 is better than $2,849. Now, I can't speak for your situation because some of you are like, no, I'd rather put the entire amount up front. If I don't like it, I'll get the entire amount back. You have that 30-day money back guarantee. Now, I did want to show you this because any piece, ladies and gentlemen, any piece that you buy that says certified and appraised comes with a certificate from the AGI, the Accredited Gemological Institute of America. So the AGI is a trusted source. You have the IGI, the GIA, and the AGI. They're basically, short for, the Gemological Institute of America, Accredited Gemological Institute. So you've got all these different places. But This particular place is a trusted source that people send their gemstones, their jewelry pieces out to get appraisal values, replacement values. So although out the door you're paying $2,849.99, your appraisal says the retail replacement value is $8,750. Okay? $8,750. When you see the certificate and appraisal next to the piece that you are interested in purchasing, you get this at no charge. If you were to get some of our luxury pieces and send it out to them, which a lot of people have local jewelers, trusted jewelers that they give their pieces to get a second appraisal, don't give them the AGI report because this is a report that's done by another jeweler. You don't want them to compete with one another. You simply want to give them that piece and say, hey, listen, I'm interested in getting a replacement value. I want to get this insured. I may want to resell it, so I want to have something to present to somebody. Can you give me a replacement value? You give them the tanzanite or whatever piece that you're interested in getting appraised. Don't give them the card. You have this in your arsenal, in your pocket. You already know what the AGI has appraised it at. See what they appraise the piece at. Sometimes, most of the time, it comes in at a higher appraisal because the AGI is conservative. And one of the reasons why we team up with the AGI is because we like to underpromise and overdeliver. AGI is conservative. They actually give you appraisals on the lower end, although most of the time, if you go outside of the AGI, the appraisals are going to come in at a much higher amount. So this is a really nice way to kick off your gemstone collection, especially for the guys. Triple A grade, just under a 2.5 carat tanzanite with the diamonds in 14K. Come on in. That's option one. If you have any questions about that, please let me know in the comments section. I want to answer those questions. Also, you get a certificate. This is called a certificate of authenticity or authenticity card. Any collection that you buy from us here at Shop LC, you actually get the certificate of authenticity. You don't always get a certificate of appraisal. This one happens to come with both. When you shop with us and you buy Luxoro, Ileana, or Rhapsody, Shop LC, we will put together your certificate of authenticity, and every now and again, depending on that piece that you purchase, you'll be able to get the AGI certificate with the replacement value. We'll let you know what pieces come with that. We'll show you the replacement amount. In this case, the Tanzanite diamond, although you're spending $2,849.99 with us, the replacement value, $8,750. Okay. It's got all the stats, got the carat weight, the 2.43 carats, 9.5 by 7.5 millimeter tanzanite. You have the 22 points of diamonds. This is a big one. Now, I will say, too, we only have a dozen of those. Okay, just a heads up. If you're interested, you definitely want to snag this one as quickly as possible because it will sell out. Okay? So now we go ahead and move on. By the way, December 19th, we've decided to have our customer appreciation day or our customer day. What do we call it?
Gem Fest.
Good night. Gem Fest. So I call it Customer Appreciation Day because all of our customers that are in the area and those of you that don't mind flying in will come join us for a Gem Fest. So we'll have jewelry, gemstones, all kinds of things laid out for you to be able to see in the building. You'll have a chance to get a tour of the studios, meet some of the hosts. We have our jewelers that are willing to do sizing for you. They also have some really cool prizes, things like that. So you definitely, if you have an opportunity, make sure you join us during one of our Gem Fest events. A lot of times people drive out from like Houston and Dallas and people that are here local. Our studios are in Austin, Texas. So maybe you're in Louisiana or somewhere close that you don't mind driving. I apologize. My hair is finally drying from with curly hair, ladies. You know what time it is. You almost don't want to touch it until it dries all the way. So with the Gem Fest events, we have people that drive in, some people fly in. We really like to have some of our customers in the building to meet them and so that you can take advantage of some of the special opportunities that we give you here in the building. And if you're interested, you can always chat with our personal shopper team or our customer care team. They'll be more than happy to get you some information on that, okay? All right, with that said, we're going to move into our next piece, which is the king of the gemstones. Now, I was able to get a really nice deal for you. This is a clearance item. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a final sale. But listen to the price point of a 14K white gold ruby diamond ring. You're not going to believe this. Some of you are going to be like, seriously, Jessica? So the original price on this one was $2,699, right? $2,699. It is a 14K white gold, 2.25 carat ruby diamond ring. King of the gems. But this one, we marked down to $2,100. Now it's on clearance. Listen to this. $1,754.99. But wait, there's more. You get a 25% discount on top of that. And ladies, if you love a bold design, this one comes in like 7.5 all the way up to, I believe, 12 or 13. 14K white gold setting is going to be 8.46 grams minimum. But with that 25% discount, we're $1,316. $1,316 for a minimum of 8.46 grams. The carat weight on just the ruby, I'm going to break down here in just a moment. It's over 2 carat. And then you also have this beautiful design. Now, I was thinking they were diamonds. Oh, this one is all ruby. This one is all ruby. I cannot even believe it. One of the things that I love about the artisans, they really go above and beyond to create a bit of texture, dimension. So that's a 9x7 millimeter King of the Gemstones Montepuez ruby. The Montepuez mine is in Mozambique, ladies and gentlemen. This is the mine that delivered the ruby that was auctioned off at $34.8 million. That's right. Taking the Burmese ruby by storm. Burma is said to be the most sought after, but with all the politics and all the banning of, import and export of ruby gemstones and everything else under the sun, a lot of people have kind of backed away from the Burmese ruby and have really started to dive into Mozambique because of how stunning these rubies are. These are not Fisher-filled rubies. These are earth mine, natural. These are going to phosphoresce. This is the good stuff. And not that Fisher-filled is not, because I have most of my collection is Fisher-filled. It's just some people want their rubies to not be Fisher-filled, right? They're a little more valuable when they're not Fisher-filled. Fisher-filled are natural fissures in the rock or the gem, and they just fill it with mineral. That's it. Just fill it up. That's it. So, yes, it's not as valuable as a ruby that comes out of the ground that's cut, buff, polished, faceted, maybe heat treated. But, it is what it is. So this gives you a chance, ladies and gentlemen, to take advantage of some of the most valuable material in the world on planet. Imagine this. Imagine hearing about an auction of a ruby that comes from this mine. It was expected to auction at $30 million, and a private collector that did not want to reveal who he or she was actually purchased it for $34.8 million. That's the kind of material you're getting today. That's what you have in your possession. I mean, unless, of course, you miss out. But this is, gentlemen, if you're joining me, welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is a For Him show. Who do you know? Share the page, like the page, share it out, though. You guys need to know, because listen, I know the guys are not watching any home shopping networks. I mean, most guys are not, unless, of course, they know what to expect, or maybe they heard it through the grapevine, or maybe somebody let them know about the show, so they're tuning in. But it's not the same. Ladies can kind of kick back, hang out with each other. It's a little bit different. So, gentlemen, if you're stopping by, I appreciate you stopping by. If somebody lets you know about the live stream, please make sure you pass that along. Share the page, like the page. And don't forget, if you have any questions, let a sister know. Write in the comments section if you have any questions. This is what I was telling you about the certificate. The second item that I have in the live stream, which I don't have very many today, is up for grabs with the AGI certificate. Another one that's certified. And watch this. You ready? This is crazy because, as I mentioned, so the original price on this one was like well over $2,000. We were able to mark it down. I think we got it to like 19, 17. The clearance price, $1,754, but with the 25% discount, we're $1,316 for a ruby from this mine that everybody's talking about. Like, if you know anything about private collectors, the buyers, the merchandising people that go out, the people you don't see behind the scenes. This is what everybody's talking about in the gemstone world. The Montepuez, the Montepuez, the Montepuez. This particular ruby is all that and then some. Why? Because I know a lot of you are like, well, I mean, you said at auction, but what's the big deal? The big deal is color. Color, 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 right? When it comes to ruby, there's certain gemstones that are known for their clarity. Ruby, if you can get one that's clear, shoot. Shishams. I mean, we're talking about like millions of dollars, right? But if you can get one that is red, like a pigeon blood red, rojo, pure, that's when you start paying top dollar for the rubies, right? That's what the Montepuez is. That one, shout out to you. Was that? Thank you so much for stopping by today. This is a For Him show. I've got tanzanite. We have ruby. We have rubellite. We're going to be featuring amethyst. I have turquoisite. These are gemstones that you don't necessarily see in collections for men. We've got it here up for grabs. If there's anything that you want to see or anything that you're seeing during my live stream that you have questions about, please don't forget. Just like that 1528 that just said hello. If you have any questions, let me know so that I can answer those questions. 25% discount on all the pieces. This particular piece, as I mentioned, is a clearance item. So I was able to take every dollar, every penny, every cent off the price so that you can get the maximum savings. Most people would never, and I can only speak for me because, being in the jewelry industry, I know how expensive gold has gone up. I mean, gold is a commodity. You see what it's trading at. We're talking over $4,000. So this is something that all over the world has gone up significantly. Whether you buy a band, just a 14K band, or you buy a band with diamonds and gemstones in it, you're going to pay. It's valuable. It's collectible. It's wearable wealth. It holds its value over time. People can actually trade in their jewelry, their gemstones. It's not just about the gold. It's about the gem as well. So you have something that's like a double whammy. You have the gold, you have the ruby. The ruby is not just a 1 carat, the ruby is a 2 carat plus. So this is a very unique opportunity. Now, I know I kind of got off subject. Well, not really. I just was passionate about Montepuez and all that. This retail replacement value, $6,500. Okay. Remember, I was telling you that some of these pieces will have certified and appraised. Whether you're watching on the TV show, ladies and gentlemen, you have an opportunity to take advantage of pieces that are appraised by a third party, an outside party. So that outside party is reputable. These are, companies, entities that people seek out. They, their expectation is high. They send out their gemstones, their jewelry, all that good stuff to them so that they can give them a replacement value. So if you're looking to resell eventually, if you're looking to pass something down to the next generation, let's say you're a dad, you got a beautiful 2¼ carat ruby, 14K gold piece. Once your son becomes old enough, you're obviously, I'm not going to assume that you're going to pass it down, but it'll be nice to be able to pass pieces of jewelry down to the next generation.
To the grave,
right? Look, he's like, bury me in this, right? It's funny. But no, I mean, it's a nice opportunity to pass along the wealth to the next generation. I mean, when you have something that's this valuable, $6,500 versus $1,300, are we on the same page? That's thousands of dollars in savings. So yeah, this is a heavy duty one too. Almost 8.5 grams in the smallest size. You can go all the way up in size. I think, DJ, what is it, 13? Let me double check here to give you the sizes. We go all the way up to size 11. So size 11, it stops there. But the good news is when you spend $1,000 or more, you get free shipping and handling, and you get free sizing. So any size that you need from the 11, if you need to go up, we can size it 2 or 3 up. Since there are no diamonds in the channel, we can probably go up from 11 to 12, 13, 14. So just an FYI. So the Lux Oro, always. I know I talked about the certificate. When it says certified and appraised, that's a different entity. When you shop with us here at Shop LC, because we manufacture in-house all these collections that you get to take advantage of and spend very little money on compared to the retail world, we provide you with a certificate of authenticity. So if you're giving it as a gift, this is a beautiful way to kind of really present something that they'll be impressed with. I mean, at the end of the day, obviously, anybody you give a 14K ruby ring to is going to be like, what? You love me that much? Are you serious? Right? But at the same time, you also want, the bells and whistles, if you will. I think one of the reasons why people love different designers, like the Blue Box, Blue Bag Store, or there's a specific designer that does things in their Red Box. You know about red bottom shoes, all that stuff. It's marketing, right? So people pay for that. Here at Shop LC, we do all the marketing. We make it all pretty. You got a special Lux Auto box that's purple and gold. You get the certificate of authenticity with it, but you don't have to pay all the money that you would somewhere else. So if you haven't told somebody about Shop LC, you probably should. I'm just saying. So yeah, the ruby's available. It is a clearance item. If there are any questions, please make sure you let me know now. If you have any questions later on in the show, you can still let me know. I'm already 20 minutes until the top of the hour. So we're going to be wrapping up the show here in less than 90 minutes. Okay. I'm going to get into another piece. We're going to get into a dog tag design, which I love. Clean, classic, handsome, simple. Okay. Which describes a lot of you guys out there, huh? Okay. Or your boo-boo ladies. So this is going to be the dog tag design. And they call it that because of the shape of the setting. So this is going to be in a sterling silver. You get a 24-inch. I cannot even believe you're getting it. Look at this necklace. Like the heavier the chain, the more unique the design is. You know how expensive this can be. So this, my friends, is how it sits on the neckline. You're not going to believe the price. Now, those of you that are watching right now, please make sure you stick with me for just a second because I'm about to wow you. This is 925 sterling silver. The 24-inch chain comes with it. This is a Rolo. This is like a Rolo cable. This thing is amazing. So this particular dog tag style has 2.8 carats of white zircon. Your price, $199 is what it's listed at. But you get the 25% discount when you shop with us right now during the live stream. You want to save a little more money? $50 or more, you get free shipping and handling. Check. We've taken care of that. Because you're shopping during the live stream, we've got a little discount behind the scenes, but you get an extra 25%. Live 25 is what you use. Check. We're taking care of that. Let me give you what the price is with the 25% discount. $149.99. You see what I'm saying? So if you were thinking, you know what, I want to get my son something special, something he can treasure, but I'm not sure if he's ready for the gold yet. Maybe your son is in junior high or high school and he likes to wear his little jewels, his chains and things like that. Because, all of us start early. Listen, early on who are the people that are into fashion. It's interesting. With this new generation, I'm seeing it depends. It depends. But I remember back in the day when it was the first day of school, and I'm going to tease my nieces and nephews because they sent me a first day of school picture and I'm like, that's how y'all are going to school? When I was 13 years old, 14 years old, even 12, this is when I was 10. When I was 10, I was going on 20, my mom said. Can you imagine? Right? Just came out like, let's go. But no, I was setting up stuff. I wanted to look my best. I wanted my shoes to be like, the outfit pressed, all that good stuff. And nowadays, I'm not too sure that, the generation really cares about that. They're really kind of into other things like technology. But there are some that are still, really into presenting themselves and looking good, looking fresh is what we used to say with our kicks and our, so there are young people that are still into jewelry, accessories, or maybe you can introduce them to that. Maybe this is a way that auntie or grandma can say, look, I wanted to get you something special. This could be worn by ladies too. This is not something that, is just kind of ordinary. This has that diamond encrusted finish. You've got the zircon. We're talking about 2.8 carats of natural white zircon in sterling silver. The back end has a little more texture on it, so there's no engraving. More so, it's about the bling on the front. And if you wanted to switch it up and wear a different look, you can wear it on the opposite side. So this is one of those reversible designs. You got reversible. Anything that you can wear more than once for me is a big deal. So $149.99. Remember, you do have that budget payment option. There is what is this, 4 months, 5 months here, DJ? Ooh, whose station design is that? Look, I'm distracted. I'm like, squirrel. squirrel. This is nice. That is nice right there. What's that, for later?
Yeah, for later, yeah.
Ooh. Okay. So this one is $149. This one has a 5-month payment plan. $29.99 if you use the budget payment option. $29.99. You get a 24-inch chain that is basically cable / Rolo, because the links, they're all intertwined. So you can actually use this chain with another piece in your collection. 24 inches is such a big upgrade. And then you have your zircons that are strategically placed throughout. And these zircons are next level. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think these are taper baguettes in the zircon. Yeah, they're definitely taper baguettes. But you have 2.8 carats of zircon, natural white zircon. So let me take it off. I want to show you the clasp because I just threw it over the head. You do have a lobster claw clasp on this one. Boop. Okay. There it is. And then you also have, as I was mentioning, reversible. So this is one side of the pendant. This is going to be the zircon side of the pendant. And I'm going to grab my ruler so we can measure the setting. It's a big deal. From top to bottom, your setting is about 1 inch and a pinch. Not quite 1 1/4 inches, just over 1 inch. And then if I measure the width instead of the height, across you're at just over 1/2 inch. So you got a really big deal here. Again, you're buying something that's going to last somebody forever. You're buying something tightly. You think 10, 15 years from now this is going to go out of style? Mm-mm. And if for whatever reason he's sick and tired or she's sick and tired of wearing the bling, which I don't see how or when or but it happens. Sometimes you want to switch things up a bit. You can always turn it around and wear it on the opposite side. So with the 5-month payment plan, everybody qualifies for budget pay. You're paying $29.99. It is listed at $199. You get free shipping and handling because you're spending $50 or more. And then you also have your budget payment option, which is a 5-month payment plan. So when you take the $199, you apply the 25% discount, goes down to $149.99. You take that amount and you divide that by whatever the budget payment option is. In this case, it's a 5-month payment plan. So if you want, you can always make the payments instead of paying for it up front. And you have the option, you have a 30-day money-back guarantee unless it's a clearance item. Like that ruby, I was able to get down to under $1,500. That's going to be a clearance item. The sale is final, but you get to save thousands of dollars on that ruby. So many people enjoy buying our clearance pieces, especially those of you that know what type of quality we bring to the table. Forget about it. When an item is on clearance, that's what I look for during the holiday. I'm like, where are the clearance pieces? Where are the clearance pieces? So be on the lookout for pieces that obviously are regular price with the discount. But when you see a clearance item, know that you're getting rock bottom maximum savings. It's almost like you buying it from us at the same price we paid to make it. So it's like our cost price, right? All right, we're going to move on to the next piece. Bali Legacy coming up next, people. Woo! Welcome to the live stream. If you're just now joining us, make sure you share the page, like the page, and let me know who you are. If you're watching in the distance and you haven't said hello just yet, my name is Jessica Maldonado. I am doing the live stream from 2 to 4, so we're going to be wrapping up in no time. But today, it's all about for him. If you know a gentleman, if you know a guy that's always looking, that's right, I got a lot of guys in the house, that's always looking for, something that is not the same old. My husband calls it the mall jewelry. He's like, I don't want that stuff that looks like, mall jewelry. And listen, different strokes for different folks, right? I mean, some people like the mall jewelry. Some people don't. Some people want something a little fancier. Some people want, those rare and exotic collectible gemstones. The issue becomes availability. A lot of times when you go into the jewelry stores that are in the mall or separate to the mall, you don't have as much variety. Welcome to Shop LC. Check this one out. This one's going to be a Bali Legacy. This is a dragon bone. Oh my goodness. This is all 925 sterling silver. People, if I could put this in your hand right now so that you can feel the weight, you would lose your minds. This is a clearance item. So the original price, $279. I was able to get it down to $237. But guess what? you still get the 25% discount on top of that. So let's give you the new price. Once you activate the 25% discount, you're at $178.50. Woo! I get hyped. What can I say? I mean, how could we not get excited about this? This is one of those pieces. First of all, the design itself, look at the little clamp. It's like a little hook. You're going to put that inside. Boom. It lays flat. It's nice and secure. You've got an amazing design here. I have never seen the Bali Legacy designers do this style of clamp. So this is an upgraded clamp. I love it because it's hidden inside. So you're going to actually pull up in order to release. Well, it depends on how you have it on. For me, I'm going this way, but if you have it on, you're obviously just going to pull down on the lever. The lever's then going to release the actual clamp or the latch from one side to the next. It'll release it. Dang, this is a good looking bracelet. I've never seen this one. I've actually seen this one that's going to be coming up. You see the dragon? This one has the dragon head. This one's beautiful. It's got the two-tone finish. So I've seen them do this one in the past, but I have not seen this one. This one does not have the dragon head. This one lays flat. And even if you're wearing, a long sleeve design where you have to wear your jewelry over top of the sleeve itself, this is going to fit nicely. It's a smooth finish and it's got some weight to it. So right around 32 grams is a troy ounce of silver. With this one, we have 46.4 grams of silver. And this is all done by hand. So the Bali artisans create all the links by hand. They put all the texture. They connect them together. Look at the flow. This is crazy that you have this much movement. Every single one of these links, it does not matter where you bend. Every single piece is fluid. Fluidity is important when it comes to jewelry. You don't want something that's stiff that when you lay it on the hand, it's going to sit all wonky and it's not going to lay flat. Look at this. Even though it's chunky, you see how smooth it is? You see the way every single link wraps around my wristy? Now this one's going to be 8 inches. We had the 8.5 inch, but I believe we're sold out. If you're interested, I've got that discount. Remember, $237.99 is a clearance price. The sale is final on this one, but you're getting 46.4 grams. I mean, in the real world, not the Shop LC land, you're going to pay like $1,200. Okay, $1,000? $999? Look it up. See what artisan crafted jewelry is going to cost you. Bali Legacy, Bali inspired jewelry. Anything that's silver, that's made by hand, that's got some weight to it, that's over 30 grams, please let me know in the comments section. Challenge me. Okay? We want you to challenge us. Don't challenge me. Challenge Shop LC. No, I'm just kidding. But no, if you go right now online, you put 40 grams of silver, and I'm not talking about like plain silver. I'm talking about artisan crafted silver. You're going to find price points closer to $1,000. So today here at Shop LC, you have a $178.50 price point. That's with the discount. It's on a clearance, or at a clearance price from $279 to $237. I took the 25% off. Live 25 is what you use to discount it. And then you have a 5-month payment plan. So you divide that by 5, you're paying $35.69 per month. Bingo! And remember, this clamp is very unique. You see on the inside, you have a little bar that you're going to connect this to. It then closes all the way shut. That's nice and smooth on the back. Every single link is, and you're done. It's a done deal. This is a really great opportunity to do something special for a loved one. I mean, if you see stainless steel or sterling silver, they wear a lot of white metal. This is a chunky bracelet. Here it is on my wrist. If you are an 8-inch, ladies, you can definitely wear it. You don't necessarily have to, it's not just for the guys. Obviously, it depends on your style, depends on what you like. So this is one of those items that I was able to shave every single dollar, every penny, clearance, final sale, but you're getting hooked up. Because out the door, you're getting 46.4 grams for $178 today. Yesterday, I was on air and I was sharing with people the 925 sterling silver chain. I was doing a little research on 925 sterling silver. And what I found with silver is that you can buy a silver chain that's 1.5 to 2 grams for like $300. And it was plain. Even if you got a little more gram weight than that, let's just say it's 5 grams and you got it for $300, you're getting 46.4 grams of Bali Legacy. And when it says Bali Legacy, just so you know, I'm going to go ahead and step to the side, put this up. I'm going to do the next one. Bali Legacy, ladies and gentlemen, is not inspired. It's actually made on the island of Bali. So a lot of artisans, a lot of designers will travel the world to seek inspiration from certain places. You know, from the people, from the land, from the peace, from everything that you get from certain places. For me, my place is anywhere in the Caribbean. Sign me up, right? Anywhere where there's blue water. Any ocean, sun, I'm there. Good night. You know, it's like you're just at peace. I could spend hours at the ocean. I mean, now there are some murky oceans that I'm like, okay. I appreciate it because the Lord made, you know, everything. But I'm like, I need blue. Anyway, so yeah, if that's the case for you, and I mean, when you think about your absolute favorite places, I feel like anytime you visit a certain place, you kind of get inspiration from things that you see, maybe people that you meet or food that you eat or the culture. And so this is actually Bali artisans that have teamed up with us here at Shop LC to manufacture jewelry that is discounted because we buy all of their pieces in bulk. We actually order pieces through the Bali facilities, and we have a team of people who specialize in Shop LC jewelry. So, you know, the amount of jewelry that we're able to buy from the Bali artisans is completely different from the Bali artisans actually taking those designs and maybe making them and somebody else turning around and selling them. They might buy 50, they might buy 20. We buy like literally like millions of dollars worth, right? So it's a little bit different, the partnership that we have here at Shop LC. And that's the reason why we're able to really lock in low price points on significant amounts of silver. Did I say that right? I think I did. So it's heavy. It's heavy. That's the bottom line. All right, so that one is available. As I mentioned, it is on clearance. The price is $237.99. People, if you're just now joining the live stream, welcome. Thank you so much for being a part of this, event. I would ask in the comments section if you have an opportunity, shout out where you are from, your first name, so I could say hello to you. If you have any questions about some of the designs, I'm doing a For Him show. Let a girl know. We do have some of you that are chatting through the Facebook, Instagram platform. If you're on YouTube, are people on YouTube able to say hey?
They are.
All right. If you're on YouTube, let me know. Let me know. Okay. So I'm going to move into a rare and exotic collectible. I actually had a show of Turkisite yesterday with our resident gemstone hunter. Typically, I work with a gentleman by the name of Tony Denise. He's a gemstone connoisseur. He's been in the business for over 25 years, and he's usually my co-host on television, and we get to hang out on a regular basis. He can't get rid of me. I can't get rid of him. It's one of those things. They love, the partnership, the team together. So we host on Sundays a loose gemstone show from 4 to 6 Central Time. If you've never purchased a loose gem and design your piece from scratch, you have to check that show out on TV. That's on the TV side. And then our personal shopper team can help you set those gemstones. You can create your own pieces from scratch, which is really cool. And then you have the other shows that we host throughout the week, which is 8 to 11. Him and I are on air Sunday, Mondays, and Wednesdays. You'll have to check those out and join us on the TV side. You can always kind of send us a message if you wanted to. We do have like email and texting that happens live during the show, but I'm not always able to get to those the way that I am during these live streams, which I really like. I appreciate being able to, chat with you guys directly if you have any questions for me, or you want to see anything a bit earlier than me waiting until the next hour. You can always say, hey, Jess, I saw in your show you had a rubellite. Show it to me. I want to know what the price is with the discount. I'm interested, and I can give you all the ins and outs, okay? All right. Coming up, rubellite. This one is the rare form of tourmaline. The tourmalines are something that Tony and I specialize in. We do a lot of tourmalines. We do Parib tourmaline, indicolites. We do rubellites. This right now is my favorite gemstone. If I wasn't hosting the live stream, I would have worn my rubelite. I try not to wear my jewelry because when I get on the live stream, it becomes distracting. So people will be like, oh, is that on sale? Then I got to take it off. And then I forget my jewelry. The other day, I forgot my wedding ring. I kid you not. I had my wedding ring on and I've got it alongside of me today because I wore it today. I've got a lot to get to. And when I'm off, I don't like to be like disconnected. I feel like I need to connect to my husband. I know, I'm pressed. We've been together 21 years and I'm still pressed. Can you imagine? But anyways, so yeah, no, the actual jewelry that we're featuring, Rubelite is one of my favorites. So I'm a July baby. I was born in the month of July, so ruby is my birthstone. But when I was introduced to tourmaline, especially the Rubelite, the red variety, they call it the red variety, but it's like a passion fruit. It's like a fuchsia. It's like a pomegranate color. It is stunning. This gemstone is next level. So we did a design here in 14K. You see the color? Isn't that good looking? So you get more clarity from a rubelite than you do a ruby. Rubies are type 2 gemstones, so you have inclusions naturally in rubies, emeralds, sapphires. With rubelites, not that you don't have inclusions, but they have less inclusions if you can get the best quality. And that's exactly what we have here. We've got a AAA grade octagon cut. This one is on clearance. I got another clearance price for you. $1,424.99 minus the 25%. Ah, yes. I got it down to $1,068.74. $1,068. Now, some of you are like, oh, I'm not trying to spend that kind of money. Well, understand what you're getting. You're not getting a silver piece. You're getting a rubelite, which is a rare form of tourmaline. Tourmalines are some of the most expensive gemstones on planet Earth. They have the unique color group, Paraiba tourmaline, indicolite, Montebellos, Pirineos, all these different green, blue, teal tourmalines, and then the red variety, rubelite. So this is something spectacular. This is where you go from being an everyday gemstone collector to now a rare and exotic connoisseur. A rare and exotic, when people see them and they know the gemstones, if they're a collector just as you are now, they're going to be like, oh, you spent a grip on that. Like you must have spent yeah. So this one is on sale. Let me give you the breakdown. The 14K white gold setting is going to be 6.1 grams. We do have several sizes in this particular design, so make sure you check them out. This is a 7 by 5 millimeter, 1.1 carat. Natural rubelite. Gentlemen, power. Power, power, power. The red gemstones are said to be, king of the gems. Well, the ruby's the king, but rubelite, I mean, it's right there. It wears a crown as well, right? It's the red variety. Reds represent love, represent power, represent passion. This is, the design itself is not overdone. You've got the halo of diamonds. The diamonds, you have 20 points of diamonds. And then you have the diamonds down the shank is nice and wide, but you have the diamonds like not even a quarter of the way down. I mean, this is a well-made piece. Really good looking. The back end nicely finished. We don't cut corners here. You've got a nice thick setting. And this one from top to bottom, so the setting is going to be, that's going to be about 1/3 of an inch. Okay? Well, actually 40. So 0.4. Just under a half an inch from one end to the next. This piece is on super sale. Ladies, up your game with what you're giving your sweetie pie. Don't always go with just silver or stainless steel or just a gold piece. Get him a gemstone that he'll love, he'll appreciate. I've got smoky quartz coming up. I have amethyst coming up. I have even I've got a design here that's got a diamond. We got some good stuff. Turquoisite is coming up. All right, so I'm going to wrap this one up. It is on clearance. If you're interested, it is a 5-star rated. I got a deep discount. If you divide that by 5, which is the payment plan option, you're paying $213.74 today. Everybody qualifies for budget pay. You just have to choose the option of budget pay. Once you choose that option, you'll be able to add it into your shopping cart, and the rest is history. You'll be addicted to budget pay because we're not running your credit for you to make payments. We're just going to use the credit card that you give us. As long as you have that first payment, you're good to go. We'll ship it out to you. You have 30 days unless it's clearance. This one is a clearance item, so this is a final sale, the Rubelite diamond ring. But if it is not a clearance item, you have 30 days to decide on whether or not you want to keep it. And then you also have your free shipping and handling. Just like the regular purchases that you make on the TV side when you're checking out, you have the same option with the $50 or more. You have free shipping. Free shipping. So keep that in mind. We are hooking you up with free shipping. You don't have to pay for shipping and handling. You get the 25% discount. So everything is there. Everything's lined up for you. All right, let's move on. Let's get to the next one. Oh, this is a good one. Okay, so we're going to do a Tanzanite Rhapsody piece. It's a 2.6 carat. It's a big deal. This one is in 950 platinum. The last Tanzanite diamond ring we did early on was a 14K white gold piece. This one is 11.5 grams of 950 platinum minimum. Okay, on the higher end, right? This is Rhapsody. Rhapsody is our la creme de la creme. Epitome of luxury. Doesn't get any better than that. You've got pure 950 platinum, 11.5 grams minimum. The Tanzanite, remember we're talking about 1A, AA, AAA. This is quad A, 4A grade, people. Deepest, darkest, most valuable, sought after of all the grading when it comes to gemstones. Tanzanite, of course, is where it's at. Look at that. Isn't that good looking? It's a handsome piece of jewelry. 5-star rated. This one is going to be discounted. So the price listed, and this is a 30-day item, so you can send it back if you're not happy. $4,599 minus the 25%. Good night. This Tanzanite piece is in 950 platinum. I've shown comparisons. Do we have any? Comparisons, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to spend 10 grand, 12 grand, 15 grand. A lot of money on these Tanzanite pieces. Not today. Today, we'll give you the breakdown on carat weight as well. I'm going to break everything down now so that you know exactly what to expect. You ready? Wait for it. So the Tanzanite all by itself is a fancy round cut. That's going to be an 8mm round. You have a 2.4 carat Tanzanite. And then you have 24 diamonds coming in at nearly 1/4 carat. This is perfection for the guys out there. $3,449.99 is the discounted price. You get the 30-day money-back guarantee. You get free shipping and handling. And then you also have the 5-month payment plan. $689 today, ladies. Yes. Isn't that incredible? Listen, look, not everybody's able to do it. I get it. But if you're looking for top of the line, like escargot, top of the line, right, that you know you're going to pay a lot of money for, this is the way to go. Always go with the quad A grade Tanzanites, the deepest, the darkest, the most valuable, the most sought after, the most expensive. Right now in the market today, you can't even find quad A grade Tanzanite. Most of the stuff that's in the market today is going to be AAA, and most of that stuff is $10,000, $12,000, $15,000 plus. This is your quad A grade, $689.99 per month. Gentlemen, if you're watching, you deserve something next level. This is that king type stuff, right? This is what dreams are made of when it comes to the gents out there that are looking to really upgrade and wear something that you know is going to be super valuable. This is that. So we have this one up for grabs, 30-day money-back guarantee. Can I share a couple testimonials with you on this one?
Go for it. And also, I'm not seeing a comparison.
Okay. So as you look at certain pieces that we have up for grabs, if anybody has purchased them, we always encourage you guys to write reviews so we can share them. I wanted to share a couple of these reviews. John says, I'm not one for big jewelry purchases, but I had to have this one. The color of the stone is beautiful and deep, and the band is simple, but still makes a statement. Looking forward to wearing it. Thank you, John, for that. We are doing free ring sizing as well. So you've got some size options, whatever you get. When you get it home, you've got the 30-day money-back guarantee. If you don't love it, you can send it back. If you do love it, you'll contact our personal shopper team so we can customize the size for you. Okay, we want it to fit whatever finger perfectly. So that's from John. And then Anthony, it looks like he's a store owner. He says, thank you for the, he says good. He said one word. Good. He gave it a 5-star. And then Alan says, this is a beautiful men's ring and it's just the right size. Not too big and gaudy and not too small. It looks very expensive because it would be. And people do notice it. It is a simple design, but it has a dramatic look to it. I'm proud to wear it and I'm happy to own it. In my opinion, it's worth the cost. Now, as you look around for Tanzanite pieces like this, let me tell you something. You're going to pay thousands more than what you are today. With the discount, we're giving you an extra discount. Right now, it's listed at $4,599. All you have to do is look around for Tanzanites. First of all, what you're going to find is a shade lighter, if not 2 shades, 3 shades lighter. This is Quad A grade. A Rhapsody collection, la creme de la creme, right? The icing on the cake with the frosting and the sprinkles and the cherry and nuts, everything. I mean, the works. And then, of course, the diamonds are going to be colorless. They are EF in color, which are colorless, VS in clarity. You're winning. The Tanzanite itself is the 2 carat plus. Remember, we talked about that. You've got 20 points of diamonds, and you have 2.4 carats of Quad A grade Tanzanite. You're literally stealing this. Make sure you take advantage, get it home so you can at least see it in person, feel it, try it on, make sure you love it. If you don't, send it back. We don't want you to keep anything you don't love that you're not proud of, like Alan is. You're going to love our Tanzanite pieces, especially with the AAA and Quad A grade. So come on in, take advantage. I've got a turquoisite coming up next. Actually, we're going to do a Bali Legacy dragon bracelet first, and then we'll get into another Tanzanite. This is one of our most popular selling bracelets here at Shop LC. It is such a unique dragon head design. You have a clamp here at the top of the dragon head. The mouth opens slightly so you can clamp it to the ring itself. That secures the bracelet. Really nice design here. You've got the dragon skin, the dragon head. I mean, this is next level stuff. Look at the detail. Every single piece done by hand, from the texture, the cut, the shape, everything, the mold, the actual dragon head, beautifully done from top to bottom. You have movement. So you don't have to worry about that, the dragon being stiff. The minute you wrap it around the wrist, it wraps nicely. And of course, that head of the dragon is going to move around the wrist. This one is going to be 50 grams, 49.38 grams to be exact. And we're talking about a 2-tone. Look at the dragon head here. Look at the detail. Are you all seeing this? I mean, that is a beautifully crafted dragon where the detail, they've added the 18K yellow gold to really kind of accentuate the head of the dragon. You've got all the details, all that scaly skin. I cannot even believe the movement that the artisans are able to provide us with. When you have thick pieces of silver like this, you don't usually get, this much movement. So this is a testament to the artisans on the island of Bali. The reason why we team up with them is because they do some of the best work in the world. So this one's on clearance. I was able to get you a deeper discount. The sale price was $349. The clearance price, $297. There's more. Remember, even though it's on clearance, the sale is final, you still get the 25% discount. So at $297.99 minus the 25%, hold on, $297.99 minus 25, you're at $223. For this, like when somebody opens up the box and sees this beautiful work of art, because that's what the Bali artisans do, they create miniature. In this case, it's not miniature. This is a big piece of artwork, but it's a work of art that you get to wear. And I talk about this often because, when you buy artwork for your house, not everybody's welcomed in your home. Not everybody gets to see those beautiful pieces of artwork that you have purchased. And it's not meant for everybody to see. It's for you to enjoy. What I love about jewelry is that you're wearing pieces of artwork, especially when you're buying from the artisans that do things by hand. It's one of the reasons why people love Turkey, for their jewelry designs, Italy for their designs. They're artisans. And they really show you what they're able to do using different techniques that you don't necessarily see on a regular basis. A lot of things can be mass produced. So you've got these pieces of jewelry that can be produced in a way through a machine versus these pieces of jewelry that are all done by hand. Look at the neck and the skin of the dragon. Isn't that incredible? So yeah, this one is going to be 8 or 8.5 inches if you're interested. You're going to want to go up a little bit because the wider the millimeter size on this one, just to kind of give you a heads up, 22K vermeil yellow over sterling. You have like 4.5, 5 microns of 22K yellow gold. 22K is going to be like 91% pure gold over top of silver. So you get that really nice buttery gold finish. With this one, in terms of millimeter size, you're going to be at about a 10 millimeter. So you got a nice piece. Wrap it around the wrist. It's not going to be too scrapey or scratchy on the bottom. They've designed it. You do feel, the texture, but it's designed to actually sit on the skin and be comfortable. This is so well made. You can see that the top of the bracelet has the scales, and then the bottom, they flattened it out. So this is the bottom portion that sits on your skin. They've thought of everything. Really nice piece. You want to elevate somebody's collection. You want to wow them, especially if they love wearing stainless steel, sterling silver, just chunky pieces. This is the way to go. And this is designed for the guys, designed with the guys in mind, but obviously, ladies, you can wear it too. 5-star rated. If you have any questions about that, let me know. Put it in Shop LC live stream. Thank you all again so much for tuning in. If you haven't shared the page, like the page. Oh, and don't forget we have our gemstone or gem fest is what it's called. We've got a gem fest that's happening on December the 19th. Our gem fest event has been officially scheduled. That's going to be December 19th. If you're somebody who would enjoy walking the studios, meeting some of the hosts, seeing how it all works here at Shop LC, you can always contact our customer care team, our personal shopper team. They can give you information on how to be a part of the Gem Fest event. We do them quarterly. Sometimes we do them a little more than quarterly, but as we approach the holiday season, we've got one scheduled right before Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. Okay? So yeah, we'd love to meet you. It's a good time. Our personal shopper team is on standby. If anybody is interested, you can always contact our personal shopper team. They can process any of these orders. I know for some of you, I want to make sure you get all the discounts possible. We're getting a 25% discount during the live stream. If you check out and you spend $50 or more, you also get free shipping and handling. So as you're checking out on some of these pieces, if for whatever reason you're not able to apply discounts and get the free shipping, contact our personal shopper team. They'll be more than happy to assist in, the processing of your order, and then also answering all your questions. We know that you have questions when you shop with us, even during the live streams. So I love the fact that we keep you connected to somebody like the live stream host. So if you have any questions, you can put it in the comments section. I'll be more than happy to give you as much information as I could. And then in some cases, I'll have you contact our personal shopper team to ensure that you're getting all the discounts that are owed to you, right? I mean, we want you to get hooked up. All right, coming up, turquoisite. I love this piece. So the turquoisite is similar to the tanzanite I kicked off the show with. This is our 14K. Remember I was asking if this one came in yellow gold. It had tanzanite in the setting. Well, this one was available in a ruby and a tanzanite design. Right now, we have the tanzanite in the white gold, the turquoisite in the yellow gold. This one comes in size 8, and it goes all the way up to, I think, 13, if I'm not mistaken, all the way up to 13. So anytime you spend $1,000 or more, we do the free ring sizing. I want to remind you of that. You also get the free shipping, but more importantly, I've got a discount for you. This one is heavy too. 9.26 grams. That's a good looking piece. So this one is listed at $3,599, but that's not your price today. We got a deep discount. Boom. $2,699. $2,699. Man, I'm loving this chain. I'm distracted. I'm over here looking at the chain coming up next. Is that your show? Next?
Next up, yeah.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. See, the station style. I'm going to show that before I wrap up the show. That way people don't miss it. Okay, so with the $3,599 listed price, remember when you're watching the live stream, you got to discount the 25%. So we try to give you that information during the show so you're well aware of the deep. That's a deep discount. I mean, from $3,599 to $2,699. And remember, you've got the budget payment option too. So you have the payment plan available to you. We don't run your credit. We don't charge you any interest on your payments. This one is a 5-month payment plan, so I like to give you that too. Divide that 2,699 by 539. 539. I mean, what a great opportunity to do something special for your sweetheart this year. I mean, especially if you guys have been together maybe 5 years, 2 years, 10 years. Maybe you're not married, but you want to get a nice piece of jewelry. If you are married, perhaps there's an anniversary coming up on the horizon. Maybe you don't give it to him for the holiday season. You hold on to it until the new year. So there are many different options, but the bottom line is you get 30 days money back guarantee. So you may want to present it to him right away to know that he loves it. And then moving forward, we can size it for you at no charge. This one comes with the AGI certificate. Retail replacement value on this, $9,500. $9,500. The replacement value is there for your reference. If you're somebody who, is that me?
No, you're good.
Oh, thank you. The actual replacement value, ladies and gentlemen, is designed so that if you are a reseller or if you want to pass something down to the next generation, you have the option of giving them the replacement card, especially if you're selling. So let's just say you do buy it from us today, right? With a discount, instead of you paying $3,599, you're going to pay $2,699. Well, the retail replacement card from the AGI says that the replacement value is $9,500. So you buy it for $2,699. The replacement says $9,500, right? 95. You can price it right in between that. Let's just say you asked for $7,000, right? $7,000 minus the $2,699. Put your profit margin, what you keep, at $4,301, right? Well, let's just say you want to pay the piece off too, because I mean, in actuality, you still paid for it. So I would subtract the $2,699 from that. I mean, we're still talking about $1,600 that you did not have to put out, right? Because what I did was, obviously, what I took was the price that you paid and then the price that you're offering to somebody else. I subtracted that. And then even if you wanted to kind of recoup what you put out initially on top of that, I mean, you still got $1,600 in your pocket. It's insane the type of money that you can make if you shop with us. And we've got a lot of resellers that hang out with us on a regular basis. I mean, some of y'all don't play. Some of you are like, I'll take that, I'll take that, I'll take that. And many of you haven't. Nowadays, people are wisening up. Many of us are, starting businesses, e-commerce websites, doing the TikTok thing, whatever it is that you do, your side hustle. We got to, because you never know. You never know, especially when you work for somebody else. We're all replaceable. I don't mean to get doom and gloom, but it is real. So if you are reselling, this is the perfect place to come to. You're looking to make a nice profit margin? Buy the Shop LC jewelry. Heck, you might wear it for a couple months, love on it, get complimented, and then say, you know what? Let me put this on the website. Let me see if I auction this off. Let people start bidding it out to see where they go with it. It's incredible. It is incredible. So yeah, so make sure you take advantage of this kind of stuff because you just never know. You might start a little side hustle and make a lot of money and start shopping with us on a regular basis. I think once you experience, listen, this is not, plain ordinary stuff. This is next level jewelry. So you want to upgrade? Welcome to Shop LC. Come on in. All right, so we're down to the wire here. What? I've got 29 minutes left. Good night. All right, so quite a few pieces to get to, but we're going to pick up the pace. Pick up the pace so that you guys can see everything. So now we're going to get into some DeJoy. This is where the show gets really good. Really, really, really ridiculously good. And the reason why I'm saying it's going to get good is because now we're going down in price but yet we're still going to, provide you with some really great looking jewelry. Our DeJoy collection, the only difference with DeJoy versus Lux Oro is that Lux Oro, by the way, Lux is the word Lux, which describes something very high end. And the word oro is gold in Spanish. So that's why we call it Lux Oro. So, Lux Gold is basically what it is. In some cases, as I mentioned, we do it in 10K. In some cases, we do it in 14K. Well, that same quality of gemstone we use in our silver collection, known as DeJoy. DeJoy is our precious metal collection. So you have 925 sterling silver. We leave out the nickel in our silver collection because we find that is something that a lot of people have allergic reactions to. Their skin reacts to that. So we leave out the silver. And then we add rhodium over top of it, or platinum, when we're using silver and we want to keep it white metal. Rhodium and platinum are part of the same family, as well as palladium. These are very rare metals. They're hypoallergenic and they won't tarnish, and that's why we use it. And then with our DeJoy collection, if you see yellow or rose gold, sometimes we do 14 and sometimes we do 18. When you see 18, it's going to be vermeil. Vermeil is more gold, pure gold on top of silver. Not that the regular overlay is no good. It's just we wanted to provide you with an upgrade from the regular overlay process, since we are a manufacturer. So let's get the party started. Here comes the DeJoy. The amethyst is first. This is a bad ring too. I'm not talking about like bad, but like who's bad? This one right here. Look. Gentlemen, triangle. Ladies, triangle for your sweetie pies, for your husband. Purple is royal. Purple and gold is royal. This is a deep purple. This isn't like feminine purple. I mean, not that it wouldn't be feminine if a lady would wear it, but this is a masculine ring. This one says superhero, Superman. This one says, next level. It's got the muscle. It's got the weight. It's got the millimeter size. Look at the size of it. And now I have petite hands, petite fingers, but just to kind of give you in inches, good, no, 3/4 of an inch from one end to the next. That's a 3/4 of an inch setting. In millimeter size, we're talking about 5, 10, 15, about a 17 millimeter. That's got some weight to it. And then also look at the back end. So the amethyst itself is a 12 millimeter. That, my friends, is 4.46 carats, just the amethyst by itself, just the amethyst. And then you also have the 25 natural white zircons. Really nice low profile design. A lot of guys prefer low profile instead of prong set because it just kind of gives you that masculine feel. And also the gemstone itself is set in the metal. Might be gold, it might be silver. In this case, it's silver. Remember, rhodium over top of it. Hypoallergenic, never going to tarnish, great on the skin. But the table of the gemstone, which is the surface, the top of it, that's called the table, that is what you see. Everything else is on the inside of the setting, and it is nice and thick. This, $118. No. There's more, though. So $118.99 minus the 25%. Guess how much this ring is out the door? $89.24. $89.24. And the reason why I'm blown away is because as many jewelry stores as I try to go into, nobody is offering you. And I can only speak for me. I can't speak for you. I have not seen any genuine gemstones up for grabs in silver, especially this kind of carat weight. Because remember, you've got, what is this, right at 4.46 in the amethyst, and then the 54 points of white zircon. I mean, we're talking 5 carats plus, right? So the amethyst ring on sale is $118, plus you get the 25% discount. So you're at $89.24. And what's the budget pay option? How many months do you have to pay this bad boy out? 3? Okay, so this one comes in a citrine if you prefer gold. If you want the citrine, citrine is the official birthstone for the month of November, which we're approaching. Month of November is on the horizon, right? So it's known as the happy stone. It's the golden citrine. Or you can get the amethyst. Amethyst is the purple quartz that is the birthstone for February. So you have February, you have November. You don't have the November up here, but I think DJ is going to be able to switch that out so you have a chance to see the gold color, because some guys will prefer gold. Purple and gold, though, royalty colors. Now, this is a clearance item, so the sale is final. I was able to get you a deep discount on this one. $118 clearance price, plus when you shop during the live stream, you get the extra 25% discount. That takes you down to just under $90. There is a 3-month payment plan available, $29.74. You're welcome. I love you too. Seriously, look at this. So that same design you can get in the citrine, the gold. And that's the official birthstone for the month of November, which is coming up. We're about to transition into, can you believe it? The holiday is, good night. It's crazy how time just, it's gone by pretty fast, in my opinion. But you are prepared when you shop with us for the holiday season. This is now this one's $127. What was the other one? I feel like it was different.
It was different. It was lower.
Okay, so the amethyst has a deeper discount at $118.99, but the citrine, let me see, $120. Okay, $127. So just a couple of bucks more. Either way, you're able to apply that Live 25 coupon code. If you're checking out on our website, you're spending $50, you get free shipping and handling. This is a 5-star rated piece. I mean, you're getting a deal. The sale is final, so there's no return on this one, but look at what you're paying. Look at what you're paying. So $118.99 minus 25%, $89.25 out the door. Crazy. 5 carats in this much silver, which, by the way, the silver gram weight's going to be like 5.5, 6, 7 grams, depending on the size. Go for it. All right, next, we're going to move into, if you have any questions, let me know. Type it in the comments section so I can answer that. I have a cross design that's coming up. Isn't that nice? This one is going to be our Ever True collection. This one's stainless steel. Hypoallergenic, never going to tarnish, able to withstand the test of time. With steel, it's strong, it's heavy, and this design has the cross detail on the top. I'm a huge fan of stainless steel. My brother has always been obsessed with stainless steel. It works really well on his skin. I know a lot of guys love the weight of steel. They love the fact that steel is so durable and strong. Think about it. Think about all the things that they make out of steel, right? Your steel bridges, your steel buildings, your steel, I mean, everything. Everything is steel. You have these, steel bars that hold everything in place. So yeah, this is that steel material. Now, as I get into this, I'm pretty excited because here at Shop LC, I'd mentioned early on that we manufacture in-house. And being a manufacturer, we have like 10 manufacturing facilities in different parts of the world. One of our largest, if not the largest in the world when it comes to stainless steel manufacturing jewelry, we have. So we started this, I would say about 6 or 7 years ago, we opened up the manufacturing facility. And I just missed it when we were putting it up, the building up and putting things in. I've been visiting to do some behind the scenes footage. I've traveled to our main facility on 3 occasions. Our main facility is in Jaipur, India. And then we have other facilities in different parts of the world. But this particular day that I went was the day that they were just kind of putting the finishing touches on our new manufacturing facility. We have upgraded state-of-the-art stainless steel machinery. The reason why I mention that is because stainless steel can't just be cut any old way. Sterling silver is malleable. Sterling silver can be heated and manipulated in ways that steel cannot. And so in order to really work with steel, you have to have the right machinery to actually work with steel in order to provide us with some really nice designs, which we've done here. The techniques that are actually used and the machines that are used to make these steel Ever True pieces, next level. I've never seen anything like it. A lot of times when you see stainless steel collections, they don't necessarily have as much detail and design and texture simply because it can be an expensive process. Well, we do it in-house and we make it affordable. This, my friends, is $39.99. $39.99. And it's got the cross, the most recognized sign of faith in the world. I connect to it. Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Not sure if you're a believer. I am. Hey. So yeah, if you can connect to that and you lean on that for your hope, your faith, great piece to give to somebody. $39.99 is $39.99 minus the 25%. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, $29.99 out the door. Imagine being in your local jewelry store. You walk into that stainless steel section. It's got some Jacques Blue name on it. And then you're like, what? That's a beautiful ring. You're like, ooh, that's a cross. I like the design in the cross. This is next level. The cross design comes in sizes 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, $29.99. We have a 3-month payment plan on that. It gets better. You pay $10 today, we'll ship it out to you. Use budget pay. I mean, that's why it's there. Use the budget payment option so you can make your payments. Go for it. So yeah, if you're interested, let me know. Do you have any questions? Let me get this measured. You're wondering?
I'm wondering.
That's 3/4 of an inch from top to bottom. 3/4 of an inch means about 15 millimeter. Yep. So you have a 5, 10, 15 millimeter wide cross design. That cross is, it comes up so it's a little elevated. You've got like that embossing. So it's not a flat cross. The cross comes up. You've got the texture. It's nice and secure. With stainless steel, you can wipe it down. It's an auto power off. DJ, we need you. That's going to be up for grabs. Again, $10 per month if you're interested in making payments. If not, $29.99 out the door. You do have a 30-day money-back guarantee, risk-free. So you get it home. You'll probably figure out that, you know, a lot of guys would appreciate that. I mean, it's a chunky ring. It's a really good-looking ring. Look at that. Nicely polished. And remember, with stainless steel, steel's a really great metal. Right? It's resistant to scratches. It's hypoallergenic. With the facilities that we have in the machinery, we're able to polish it. Sometimes with steel, it looks kind of industrial. This is not the case with the techniques that we use to finish these pieces off. So yeah, 3/4 of an inch or 15 millimeter wide, whichever one you recognize. Some people don't necessarily work with millimeters. I know for me, I'd rather have it in inches just because it's a lot easier. We usually use that in our real world kind of, life. So yeah, $29.99, 20 minutes. All right, so I've got, coming up next, we have a black diamond ring for the guys. I have a Connemara marble. I always get, that's a tongue twister for me. The Connemara marble, if you like opaque stones. This beautiful marble is very popular. Look at the design. I've got this one coming up. I told you I'd have different price points. I kicked it off with the higher end pieces simply because, I want you guys to ask any questions. If you have any concerns, if you want to chat with our personal shopper team, you can do so. But then I'm bringing the prices down so that you can maybe add something in your son's collection, your brother's collection, your dad's collection. Make things a bit more affordable, but yet you can still get genuine gemstones. Yes, now I was not sure if I had the cross with the diamond piece with the cross. This is the one with the beautiful cross design. I am obsessed with this one. Look at that. Hold on, let me see if I can. There we go. So the focus is the black and white kind of halo design, but in the middle, that to me is a cross. Are we calling it that? They're calling it the starburst. Hey, you might see, because you've got a little bit of, to me, I see the, vertical and horizontal lines. So right away I'm connected. But you do have a few other, lines of steel that they've added here, or sterling silver rather. This is going to be sterling silver. This one features 1/3 of a carat of diamonds. And your price, I can't believe I was able to get this discount. You guys ready? So 1/3 of a carat of diamonds, white and black. The listed price on our website, listen, minus 25%, $119.99. For 1/3 of a carat, 33 points of genuine diamonds, earth mine diamonds. You have 32 black diamonds, 19 points. And then you have 30 white diamonds, 14 points. This is beautiful. This is a really great quality design. This one is not as big as the cross we feature. So let me show them side by side so you get an idea, because some of you don't necessarily want something that's a 15 millimeter. See? So this is more like the Super Bowl ring. The football players, and I would imagine, do the baseball players get something like that? Do they have that? I wonder. When they win the World Series, gotta have something like that.
Yeah.
Right? So this one's a little smaller, but not small where it's like petite or feminine. This one has a little oomph to it. And ladies, if you don't mind wearing something that is a little more, wide and thick, then go for it. This one from one end to the next, when it comes to the inches, just under a half an inch. And then if we're doing it in millimeter size, that's a 11 millimeter actually. It's going to be an 11 millimeter. So that's a really great quality. They're calling it a starburst. I'm seeing a cross. Either way, it's a subtle design in the middle. You have the black and white diamonds. It's up for grabs with the discount, $119. We have a budget payment option. Let me give you how many months you have to pay this one off. And remember, the reason why I give you these payment plans is because everybody qualifies. We're not running your credit. All you have to do is have a major credit card with the first payment plus taxes. No shipping on this one. If you spend $50 or more, this one is right at $119 with the discount. So, 5-month payment plan, $23.99. So $24 today. We'll send this one out. You have a 30-day money-back guarantee on this one. Remember, when the sale is final, I'll give you a heads up. I'll tell you. Clearance item, sale is final. This one you have a 30-day money-back guarantee on. Beautiful finish on the back end. Look at the detail on the artisans. I'm telling you, they go above and beyond. It's like when they have the mold, the wax model, because the reason why I talk from this perspective is because, as a manufacturer, not me, but Shop LC, I've had the chance over the years to actually be an ambassador for our company. And one of the things that we truly enjoy doing is sharing information like this from start to finish on how your pieces are made. And so you've got a wax model, you have a mold that's actually designed, and it's done using wax. And then they inject the wax and they do all these other techniques and processes to finish the pieces off. It's an incredible, incredible process from start to finish. So I say that to say that the detail on the back, you don't always get those under galleries that are finished. This one is. This one is finished. Sizes 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What more can we do? The discount, $23.99. Use the budget payment option. It's there. It's available. And then, of course, once you're done making the payments, your full payment, one-time payment, if you decide I just want to make a one-time payment, that way if I don't love it, I get the full refund. Or you can make the budget payment, which is going to be the full payment out the door, $119. You divide that by 5 because we have a 5-month payment plan on that, $23.99. I always round up, $24 today. So when you get it shipped out, you have within that 30-day period to say yay or nay, yes or no. You don't love it, you send it back, we'll refund you the $23.99. I think there might be like a bit of a restocking fee, but I'm not sure how much that is. But either way, you get the full refund in terms of the amount of money that you paid for the ring itself. So that, my friends, is where we're at. The Connemara marble is coming up. You grab that. So this is one that I have done like 15 years ago. It's been a while since I've had the chance to bring you Connemara marble. So I'm going to do a quick search on the Connemara marble so I can give you some really good information on this. I want you to know what to expect. It is an opaque stone. Hold on now. Connemara marble. Here it is. Okay, so the Connemara marble, what's so special about it? It's the unique color, which I knew. I was hoping they gave me a little more. But this is the Connemara. Okay, so it's a rare green color. So you're going to get almost like a lime. Okay, it is a type of marble. So, with marble, what's interesting about minerals and gemstones, even your quartz. Nowadays, people love their quartz countertops. I know they love the, what is the stuff called that was so expensive that everybody loved with their countertops? Why can't I think of it? DJ.
Yes.
What's a countertop? A popular, expensive countertop?
Marble?
No.
Oh, yeah, marble.
Marble, no.
No, is it not?
It's not marble. It's
Quartz was.
Quartz is popular now.
Yeah.
But the one that everybody wanted back in the day. Oh my gosh. If you're watching right now and you can think of it, please let me know.
Maybe a gap in time.
You know what? You're done. It's not marble. It's I'll think of it. And I'll probably be driving and then be like, the most expensive one back in the day that everybody wanted. Was it marble?
Was it granite?
Granite! Thank you, Jen.
Thank the new host, Kathleen.
Kathleen, thank you. Somebody knows. Good night. Kathleen is in the house. She's going to be coming up. You're hosting the next show. She's got some really great pieces coming up, which I'll show you here in just a moment before I wrap it up. Granite, darn it. Thank you. Okay. Let's talk Connemara marble. We're going to put some stats up here. So Lisa, hey Lisa, thank you. Thank you, lovely. I appreciate you. It is granite. But now everybody likes the quartz, right? Even the quartzite. Quartz is more durable. It's strong. So these are minerals. Is my point is it's a mineral. But this is the Ireland gemstone. This gem I know comes from Ireland. And Connemara marble is known because it's like a limey green color. That's what I do remember. Let's see if we can find some more information on that. So I think it has been around since like the late 1700s. Early 1800s. I'm going to double check. I think DJ is going to bring some information up. But it's a gem. It's a mineral that's been around for quite some time. Found in Western Ireland. It is composed of different types of minerals, right? The chemical compound or the chemical composition of this particular gemstone is quite special.
It looks Irish.
It's Irish, right?
Right.
It does. It has that green, because you would imagine Ireland to be like, green pastures and beautiful land.
Love the sheep.
Say again?
Lots of sheep.
Lots of sheep. I actually am a big fan of a gal that I work out with, and she's from Ireland. And I absolutely love her. I've been working out with her since we were all locked down, COVID. And since then, she's blown up. And she makes the most amazing workout programs that you can be a part of. She does programs and it's crazy. Anyway, but she's from Ireland and she's sweet as can be. But I thought about her when I said that because I think of Celtic designs when I think of Ireland. Am I off base? They're different. I mean, obviously I don't know the culture like that, but I know that people can kind of trace back their roots to different parts of Ireland and other parts of the world. So if maybe you have done that and you know that some of your family's from there, it'd be nice to have the Connemara marble in your collection. But look at the detail on both sides here. Shout out to Lisa. Hey, Lisa. How are you? This is Lisa that used to be here, right? My producer, Lisa, if I'm not mistaken. I know it's you, girl. Good to see you. But the detail, speaking of that design, look, that detail is there. The Connemara marble is a 7.35 carat, 14 by 10 millimeter stone. Guess how much this is going to cost you? You're not going to believe this. This one is part of our Ever True. So you've got the platinum bond. This one is $39.99 minus the 25%, because you do get the 25. We're back down to $29.99. Does it have a 5-month payment plan?
It has 3.
3 months to pay this one off. So we're going to divide that by 3. So $10 per month on this one. Wow, we love you. Hey, Lisa. I had a feeling it was you. I heard it through the grapevine. You were doing some social media stuff for us behind the scenes. What's up, lady? Good to see you. So this design is chunky and wide. I know a lot of guys want that heft. You want something big and bold. This one is going to be just over a half an inch, ladies and gentlemen. You got the right size. You got the right design. From one end to the next, we're talking 5, 10, 11, 12. It's about a 13 millimeter wide. Hello. That Connemara marble sediment. Okay, here we go. Do you have that up? Put that up for me. I'd like to see that geology. So, formed when limestone is heated under pressure. That's good stuff. Formed when limestone it is a cool gemstone, heated under pressure. Originally formed from sediment deposited in shallow primal sea over 900 million years ago. That's the kind of stuff I love to learn about gemstones. That's pretty cool. So 900 million years in the making. Can you imagine? Good night. I mean, that is a beauty. No enhancement, no treatment. When you see the gemstone, you can see the natural kind of rough material. We've added it here on the side. But this is a really cool gem. It's literally that color, lime. You've got a cross between a green, gold, and yellow. It's beautiful. This one, as I mentioned, 14 by 10 millimeters. It's a cushion cut. You got 7.35 carats. You do have some natural white zircon here on both sides of the shank. You've got that almost Celtic-like detail and design. It's like a triangular shape, actually, which is pretty cool. That's designed on both sides. You have quite a bit of gram weight and thickness and heft. Listen, don't forget to push these live stream pages out to friends and family members. Like the page, share the page, get something from us. We guarantee your purchases aside from the clearance items. If you buy something, it's discounted 25%. How do you get the discount? You use the Live 25 coupon code. We do have the budget payment option. The payment plan options that I've been sharing with you. No credit check, no interest. Try us out. Give us an opportunity to upgrade your jewelry box collection. Yes, Lisa. The detail on the sides here, all the texture, all that extra detail is really what's going to elevate the design itself. You've got something that's solid, something that's super cool. If you have a son, if you have, your brother that loves, nice pieces of jewelry, why not? $29.99, $10 a month if you use the budget pay. Come on in. Take advantage. Try us out. DeJoy is coming up next. We're bringing in the pendant. We are bringing in a nice pendant, too. This is one of my favorites. Malachite. Malachite is, we actually get this material from Africa. This is a beauty. This is a copper-bearing gemstone. The natural color of malachite is green. Different green from the Connemara. The Connemara marble is a lime color, right, a cross between green and yellow. The malachite is a rich pine green. It's a winter green. The thing that I love most about malachite is the natural striations that you get inside of that stone. That occurs naturally. Those striations run in different directions depending on the piece that you get. This is $69.99. It comes with, doesn't come with a chain. We went ahead and put a chain through the bail, but this one is silver. So this one is not stainless steel. This one is 925 sterling silver. It is heavy. Now, we have this in different finishes. We actually have lapis. We have malachite. And is that black one onyx? We're going to double check for you. Let me get you the discounted price while we're double checking. 25% off, $52.40. Who has a birthday?
Elias.
Who do you want to treat to something special? Black spinel is also available. So it's not black onyx, it's black spinel. These are opaque stones. Opaque simply means no transparency. You're going to fall in love, though, with the green. This pops up against what I'm wearing, right? It's chunky. Now, if you needed a big chain coming up, there's some really great quality chains coming up. So talk to me about, is this gold or silver? This is going to be gold?
Both gold and silver. Or platinum, which is specified.
Platinum?
Mm-hmm.
This is a chain that's going to be coming up later on in the live stream. 6 to 8, is it?
Yes.
Oh, you got to tune in for this. One of our newest live stream hosts will be joining you. Tell me your name again.
She already did her show for the day. Danielle. She
did?
On the next show.
Oh, Danielle is going to be. Okay, so Danielle, you all know Danielle. She's been rocking it out. But this is one of those chains that Danielle will be hosting. So just an FYI, you're not going to want to miss out on this. You can actually put this chain through the bail of the malachite and really any other pendant that you purchase from us. So you've got some really great options here. Okay, this is our 6 to 8 show. You're going to see platinum and you're going to see gold pieces of jewelry later on tonight with Danielle. Just a little plug there, a little promotion. But we do have quite a few options available to you. You can always go to our website if you're looking for chains, especially ones that are sterling silver that'll pair up with pendants like this. Go to shoplc.com. There is a search bar up top. Put silver chains. See what pops back at you. I have this on a 24-inch. If you wanted to go 22, 24, 18, sky's the limit. I mean, we have so many different styles of chains and different lengths of chains. You always want to be on the lookout for that. When you shop on our website, if you spend $50 or more, you still get that free shipping and handling. So you can always pivot to what's online at the same time as you shopping during the live stream. You can actually check out the live stream. When you go to shoplc.com, there's a live streaming tab that you can click on where that gives you a little more access to the items that I'm featuring or any of the live stream hosts are featuring during that show. Does that make sense? With the live stream, if you're watching from Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, I don't know that you're necessarily going to get the entire list of items that you would if you go to shoplc.com, hit the live streaming tab. That actually opens up everything that is listed for the show. You can take a close look at it without having to wait for the 2 hours to kind of get through every single item. So that's just an idea. All right, I'm going to be wrapping up here. I've got 2 more items to get to. I have remember that starburst ring we did in the black and white diamond design? It was more of a squared. This is an oval. Lisa says, I want that chain. Make sure you catch it tonight. Make sure you catch the chain tonight. You know, we're going to be hosting that tonight at 6. This one is $69.99. Oh, Victor. Victor, you're still hanging with me? My guy. Love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's refreshing to be able to host by myself during these live streams. It takes me back to the beginning, Victor. When we first launched the network, the 10 years that I had the chance to do my own show. What a great time. Not that I don't love having my co-host. I'm not hating on my co-host, but it's just different, right? It's a different flow, different vibe. So this one here is $69.99. The oval shape, nicely polished. You've got that two-tone finish, yellow gold. It's going to be a signet ring. So you have that kind of detail on the inside, and you can get a closer look here. This is a natural yellow diamond that's bezel set in the signet. The signet is just more that kind of polished surface. Sometimes you don't have anything on the signet, so you can put an engraved message or somebody's initial or specific design on that. We've already added the yellow diamond right in the middle with a little flare to it. So this is a diamond accent, $69.99. With the discount, you're down to $52.49, which still keeps you within that free shipping and handling price range when you spend $50 or more. And this one comes in sizes 10, 11, 12, and 13. Not a small design. I'm going to put it on my hand, put it on my finger so you can see it. This one from top to bottom is going to measure at about a 1/2 inch. And then in millimeter size, we're talking 10 millimeter. So it's a good one. And it has a yellow diamond, so it adds a little sparkle there, but really it looks like yellow gold. That's going to be one of our final pieces. It is on sale with the discount, $52.50. Is there a budget pay? I think a 3-month payment plan?
It's 4 months.
4 months. So you divide that by 4, that gets even better. $13.12 per month, people. Use the budget pay. Use the live TV discounts. Take advantage of the live stream because what we air during the live stream is different from the live TV show. You might even see some of our live stream pieces on our website at a higher price point, but during the live stream, you get the extra 25% discount. Every now and again on our website, we have some coupons that you can use. Always look around for that, okay? The last piece of my show is the smoky quartz, the chocolate smoky, and this is a king ring. This is definitely nice and chunky. This one's on clearance. It is a final sale. No returns on this one, but I got a discount. Listed at $93.49, $93.49. But yet you have a genuine smoky quartz this is Scotland state stone. We went from Ireland to Scotland. This is a 6.65 carat. It's a semi-bezel set. So you've got the 2 bars that kind of support the smoky. See it there? And then you kind of have a bezel set all the way around, but the actual bars come up a little bit higher on these 2 sides versus on the middle. This is a good looking piece though. This one has your zircon in it. The smoky quartz itself, let me give you, the sizes 9 through 14 are available and you get the free shipping. This is a 12 by 10 millimeter smoky. 12 by 10 millimeter. So that is a 12 millimeter smoky quartz gemstone. The carat weight is just over 6 carats. You have 60 natural white zircons coming in at 30 points throughout. Those zircons are set here in between the bars. Beautifully done. They're all 1 millimeter. So that is my final item. With the discount from $93.50, we're going to take that 25%, $70.11, people. $70.11. We do have a payment plan available to you on this one. It is
5 months.
5 months. Good. So with the discount, this is a clearance. Okay, final sale, no returns, but got a discount for you. This one is $14 per month if you decide to go with it. $14 per month, and you know either you or a family member would really appreciate this particular style. So a couple things before I wrap up the show. First off, if you stayed with me the entire time, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I know you have many options when you're online, scrolling and doing your thing. So shout out to you, Victor. I appreciate your kind words. To anybody else who has been hanging out or in and out of the live streams, we appreciate you being a part of the family. It is official. Holiday season is in full swing. Make sure you're getting your pieces, taking advantage of some of the deals that you see during our live streams. These price points are available for a 48-hour period or while supplies last. So if you want them, you got to get them now. Live25 is the coupon code, and here's the number that you'll use to contact our personal shopper team. Again, my name is Jessica Maldonado. Let's connect on social media, jessica.maldonado L on Instagram and Jessica Maldonado on Facebook. I do have a Shop LC page that you can follow me on. I'd love that. And thank you for letting me be a part of your world during a short period of time. I'll see you guys next week. Take care. God bless. And check out my show tomorrow night, 4 to 6, 8 to 11. I'll be on live TV. Take care. Bendiciones.